inside that I can't ignore. Oh, I feel it tonight. That look in your eyes got me begging for more. Oh, I feel it tonight. There's something inside that I can't.
What's up, guys? It's me, Tony G, coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada. This is episode 52 of my vlog. In this episode, we're here to play poker. We're in Nevada, we're in Vegas, WSOP 2019. Hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go. So we're here at the WSOP at the Rio, and it looks like I will not be able to get the playing cards until about 3 months after the tournament's over. So as long as I do get that 500 subscriber mark, I will be giving away the cards along with the shirt. So make sure that you are subscribed. So we just registered for the 10 p.m. DeepStack. Got about a half hour till cards are in the air. Really want to last longer than the 15 minutes I did last year, at the very least. And I definitely want to cash, but I really want to win the thing. Here we go.
Tonight there's something inside that I can't ignore.
In the very first hand of the tournament, I have Jack of Clubs, 8 of Clubs in middle position. I decide to call the 100 big blind, and we are 4 ways to the flop. The flop comes out the 8 of diamonds, the king of clubs, and the 10 of spades. It checks all the way around to the turn, which is the 9 of diamonds. It checks to middle position, who then bets 700, and with the king on board, I'm folding. Alright, we're in the last hand of level 1, and I have king of diamonds, 9 of hearts in the big blind. They are still 100 blinds. It checks around to the flop. I check my option, and the flop comes king of spades, king of hearts, and the 3 of hearts. Checks to me, and I bet 200. Everybody folds, and we take down the small pot. Okay, it's the end of level 2, and I have the ace of spades and the jack of spades in the big blind. Blinds on level 2 were 100, 200, and it folds all the way around to the cutoff. He looks at his cards for a minute and decides to raise it up to 600. I then call the 600 with the ace jack in my hand, and the flop comes out 7 of spades, the 8 of clubs, and the 5 of spades. It checks all the way around to the turn, and the turn is the 2 of hearts. Clearly I'm chasing the flush draw at this point, and I decide to go ahead and put out a bet of 1200. With the ace of spades in my hand, I feel pretty confident I can hit the spade on the river at this point. And after a good 5 or 10 seconds of thinking, he goes ahead and throws in the 1200 himself. The river is the 5 of clubs. I do not get there as far as the flush goes. I check, and he looks at me and says, "You don't have it." Puts the $3,000 bet in, and I foolishly call, and we go to showdown, and he flips over ace 7, and I lose to a pair of 7s with my ace jack.
Oh, I feel it tonight. There's something inside that I can't ignore. Oh, I feel it tonight. That look in your eyes got me begging for more.
End of level 2 now, and I have ace of spades, queen of hearts in the big blind. We get a couple callers on the $200 big blind. It gets around to me, and I decide to raise it up to 800. Thought about going 1600, but decided to go with 800. We have 1 or 2 callers and a couple folds, and I believe we are now 3 ways to the flop. The flop comes out the 7 of clubs, the 8 of hearts, and the ace of clubs. With an ace in my hand, I decide to go ahead and bet 1100. The gentleman to my left calls, the lady across from me folds, and the guy in the cutoff decides to bet 3,500, putting me all in, which I do go all in with 3,100 effective. And the guy to my left also calls. We all flip over, and the guy to my left has the 7 of hearts and the 8 of spades. I don't remember what the guy in the cutoff had, but we're up against 2 pair already, and the board runs out 4 of spades and the 8 of hearts, and we are out of the tournament, and we go home empty-handed. Ooh, what a night. Busted 3rd level. Ace queen versus ace 7. Flop comes out ace 7 brick. I do not improve. And that's that for the WSOP DeepStack tonight at the Rio.
Oh, I feel it tonight. There's something inside that I can't ignore. Oh, I feel it tonight. That look in your eyes got me begging for more.
I feel it tonight. There's something inside that I can't ignore.
Hope you guys enjoyed these episodes. If you did, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to tell your friends about the channel. Make sure you share, get them to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. And remember, it doesn't matter how you're living your life, as long as you're living the felt life.